Hey friends, welcome back to Wendy's Resin Lab where science meets creativity. Tonight I have some super cute new charm molds. So we're going to make some charms and we're also going to pour another jar with a lid, and I'm going to do a second Christmas tree for my sister who is coming up to be a guest on an upcoming episode of Wendy's Resin Lab. Stay tuned.
Hey there, welcome in to Wendy's Resin Lab. Pull up the chair and stay a while. Hey there, we're glad you're here, so pull up the chair and stay a while.
Alright guys, you just pull up that chair and let's see what we're going to do tonight. So I got some cute new molds today. Teddy bears, super cute, big teddy bears and little teddy bears. These are some tiny ones. And I also got some hearts. And I'm not quite sure what these are supposed to be, but there's some kind of little animal down in there. And these I think are jellyfish. So so we're gonna pour these new charm molds and see what we can do. We're gonna do some different techniques with them. I want to try to do with the alcohol inks. I want to do what they call petri dish, which appeals to me from the science standpoint. So we're going to see how that works, and then we're also going to use some more of our new mica powder and see how those go. So let's get started. Pull up your chair. Where is it? Oh, I know I have it in here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I think I found it.
Lab results! Lab results!
Yes, it is time for some lab results on last episode's pours. Let's start out with our mushroom. Okay. If this is not pink, I don't know what is. That is super, super duper hot pink. The only problem that I have with this, and it is solid. I mean, it is heavy. But where we painted the dots, there's white mica on the other parts of the, it had to be on the mold. So it's not quite as clear as I would think it would be. So edge quality, we're not gonna give it that, or the color blending. So I'm gonna say we're going with an 8 out of 5. 8 out of 10 on this one. That's still pretty good. It's just not where I want to be just yet. The second thing we had was our marine animals. And guys, there is no problems with these. The color is really good. They're nice and solid, and I'm going to give those a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for the sea turtle. Alright, the next thing we had was our Christmas tree that I poured for my sister. I think it looks really cute. It's got a lot of gold glitter in it. I don't see bubbles. I don't see problems, but I can't wait to see what she does with it, because she's bringing some acrylic markers and she's going to do some painting on it. So we'll see what it looks like after that. But for right now, we're going with a 10 out of 10 on this guy. And the last one, my favorite, this bowl with a jar with the lid, and we used 2 different colors of blue and white, and it turned out so beautiful. And there's nothing structurally that's wrong with this bad boy. So we are going, wait, see if you can hear it. 10 out of 10! Okay.
Wear your natural gloves and respirator. 30-second song.
So the first thing that I wanted to do is to get this Christmas tree out of the way. I didn't put any glitter in this one, so she has just a plain one, and she has the one with glitter, so she can choose which one she wants. So get the bubbles off of that and set it to the side. And now I was going to take the rest of that green that I had, and I was just going to pour a few of the little teddy bears and some of the ocean animal charms that I've poured before. So just using up the resin that I make. I try not to waste any of it. So in this one, for the big teddy bears, I am going to do a couple of different techniques. That one, I'm just putting some alcohol ink, pink into it. And in the next one, I'm actually mixing the alcohol ink in. I used a yellow. And then the third one, I mixed a green. All right, in the bottom, I actually wanted to use mica powder and mix it in. So I chose purple and I chose green. And I got those mixed up. And I did one green bear, one purple bear, and then one with a mixture of the two. And they turned out super, super cute. All right, popping bubbles. Always have to do that. All right, so cleaning up that spot, I'm going to use the rest of that green and pour some of the ocean animals. And then I'm going to use the rest of my purple and pour some little bears. Those little things are so cute. They're super, super tiny. And I also used up the rest of my alcohol ink resin that I had poured. I had a little bit of overspill on that one down there, so I just kind of had to do a little bit extra. All right, this is the heart charms, and I wanted to do with the Petri dish technique, which is where you use alcohol inks and you actually put them on there and whatever colors you want. And then you take one that's called a white sinker and you put that on there, and it actually makes the inks go down into the resin, and you can keep doing it. If you put too much, though, it's going to have a hard time curing, so you kind of have to know when to stop. And some people go back after that, after it's had a chance to sit for a while, and stir it, but I did not. So these jellyfish, I just wanted them to be like a teal turquoise color, so I poured both them and this other little mold with the same color. So put those to the side. I had a little bit of overspill on some of them. All right, and then the last thing that I had was this wall of skulls that I wanted to do. It's not necessarily a charm, but it was a mold that I wanted to use, and I had some resin left over, so why not? And I chose orange for that, and I have no idea how that's going to turn out. The last thing that I wanted to do was this jar. It has a gorgeous mold. It looks like roses down in there. So I used a rose color mica powder and a rose colored alcohol ink with some gold leaf in it. And I poured both the jar and the lid. Hey everybody, we're back for a reveal of our charms night. There were so many charms that I think we're going to have to do this indoors instead of outdoors. So let's get started. Okay, so for our demolding, I started with the orange skulls. They kind of fell apart a little bit. And then I started taking these little bears out. And the reason I'm voicing over this is because I had a microphone on it and I wanted to do the ASMR technique where you hear all the sounds of the squishes and the squelches of the stuff coming out of the mold. And so that's why I was doing that this way. So I'm just kind of pulling them all out and putting them in a pile. And I think my favorite out of the whole thing tonight was the bears. And I'm going to give you some close-ups of what some of these look like.